Hi guys, Paul Ruiz, DPRS Unlimited, the little guy helping the little guy. Today's video I'd like to talk to you about what I've learned from gardening about health. Now, for those of you who don't know me very well, I'm a very avid gardener. I believe in organic eating, and I do like, although, you know, I'm not one of those people who go out and buy organic food and those kind of stuff, but I grow my own organic food. I do go to the grocery store and things like that. I don't eat completely organic because I don't really believe in, from what I've looked into, what the big chains call organics. So I like to know what's in my food, my fruits and vegetables, so I like to grow my own. I grow with what's called aquaponics. I highly encourage you to look into it if you're looking for a fairly cheap form of gardening a lot of items. Okay, so you can get a lot of food going with just and you don't need any nutrients or anything like that. You can grow your own fish. They're organic. You know they're getting fed, and you can use your fish to grow your own food. But I digress on that subject. What I would like to teach you is what my gardening has taught me about health. Now, my plants, and my fish, in order to be able to survive, their water needs to be at a proper pH level. So the reason that is because their bodies can't absorb nutrients if the pH is off in the water. Much like human beings, we can't absorb nutrients properly if our pH is off. Okay, now I don't recall what human pH is supposed to be at. I believe it's between 6.5 and 7, or 6.5 and 7.5 pH. Do not quote me on that. Go look it up for yourselves. I can't remember offhand. This is actually something new that I just learned, and it kind of encouraged me to look into my gardening about my health. And so this is why I've learned a lot of these lessons, just from hearing that your pH determines your how much nutrients you can absorb. So another thing is, without balanced nutrients, your plants can't absorb as much nutrients properly. So that means, again, for you, that you should be balancing your diet, because if your nutrients aren't balanced, much like the plants, ideally your body's probably not going to be able to absorb nutrients properly into your system. Another thing is, when my plants get sick, you can tell what's wrong with them. Okay, now for example, if they need more nitrogen, they'll start to turn like a yellowy color. Phosphorus, if they need more phosphorus, they'll start to turn like purple. Or, you know, if they have insect disease, you know, and they need some kind of insect repellent, they let me know by the browning of their leaves, those kind of things. Just like your body will let you know when you need something by telling you you're sick. Okay, when you're sick or something happens like that, you know, you get a headache, those kind of things, what that's doing, your body's doing, is saying that you're not giving it proper nutrients to survive. Okay, most often a headache, for example, is caused by dehydration. So that means you're not drinking enough water. For example, if you get headaches quite often, or if you have a headache, when you go to the bathroom and you urinate, look at what color your urine is. If it's yellow, more than likely you're going to need some more water. If it's nice and clear, it could be another problem. But most people, what they do is they go and take something like an Advil or a Tylenol to get rid of that headache. Now what that's doing is basically like cutting the telephone line between a burning house and a fire station. Now the fire station doesn't know that there's a fire, so it seems like it's okay. But it doesn't really solve the problem, because that house is still burning. So what you're doing is you're just cutting off the communication between your brain that's saying, or the part of your brain that's saying you're having pain, and the part of your brain that's actually having pain. So it just can't communicate. It's still having the pain, but it can't communicate.